Factorize the following. X squared take away 9. So the first step of factorizing is to look for a common factor. There is nothing in common here. There's no numbers in that term other than 1, which is pointless to divide by, and there are no letters in this term. What we have here is two terms that have a takeaway sum in between them, and both of these terms individually have a nice square root, making it a difference of two squares. When we have that, you will have a double pair of brackets. The square root of the first term is the first term in each bracket. The square root of the last term is the last term in each bracket. And in order to get this negative 9, we need a plus 3 times a minus 3 when we expand that out, which is where that term comes from. For the second one, 16 minus x squared, again, nothing in common, two terms, difference in between, both have a nice square root, it's a difference of two squares. The square root of 16 is 4, the square root of x squared is x, and in order to get that negative, we have 1 plus and 1 minus. Next one, nothing in common between x squared and y squared. Square root of x squared is x, square root of y squared is y, difference of two squares. X plus y, x minus y. Next one, although they both have numbers, there is nothing in common between 4 and 81. Difference in between, two terms, both have a nice square root, difference of two squares. Square root of 4x squared, you can think of this as two parts, the square root of 4 and the square root of x squared multiplied together or stuck together. 4 square root becomes 2, x squared square rooted becomes x, so 2x is the square root of 4x squared. Square root of 81 is 9, and then 1 plus, 1 minus. Doesn't matter which way around we put the minus and the plus, by the way, so let me just even write that one the other way around. Won't make a difference. Square root of 9 is 3, and the square root of 25x squared is 5x. Two terms, take away in between, this is a difference of two squares. There's nothing in common here, I should have mentioned that before. So we have 3 plus 5x and a 3 minus 5x. And lastly, 36 and 49 do not have anything in common. There's no y's in the first term, there's no x's in the second term, so there's no common factor. We do, however, have two terms that both have a nice square root. We have a difference of them, we have a takeaway sum in between, so it's a difference of two squares. The square root of 36x squared is 6x, because 6 times 6 is 36, and x times x is x squared. Square root of 49y squared is 7y, and then in order to get that takeaway, we have 1 plus and 1 minus. Done.